What's up, guys? Seizure Gamer here with an exciting pickup. Those of you who know on the channel, PS1 is my absolute favorite console. So I always love picking up displays for PS1, and anything PS1 I'll get, and then I'll trade almost anything to get more PS1 displays. So this display that I'm looking at right here to my left is it's a PlayStation 1 cabinet. It's not this one in particular. It's a different model, so that's why I picked it up. So if it was another one of these, I probably wouldn't have got it unless it had the glass to it, because I wish that one had the glass. Like, I really wish. So anyways, I just woke up and I really wanted to make this video, so I apologize for the rush of this video. But story is, the guy that traded my original Xbox kiosk to tipped me off to this cabinet that was in a pawn shop like 3 hours away from where I live in a different town, and he wasn't interested in it. He knows I'm incredibly into PS1, is when we made that trade for the Xbox kiosk and the tabletop PS1 kiosk. It was really cool of him, so if you're watching, I really appreciate it, man. I wouldn't have found this otherwise, because I never go to this town, and this is like a hole-in-the-wall like pawn shop. And he said, call him up, make an offer on it. So I did. I called him. A lady picked up, and I asked for the owner, and he said that people have been offering him a lot of money for it, and he wasn't interested in selling it. And I said, well, how much are they offering you? And I can't stress this enough. Just keep asking, guys. The worst they can do is say no, or if they get mad about it, I mean, they're never going to see you again. So, I mean, who cares? So I wasn't that persistent, but I mean, that's just how it goes. You keep asking, and then get friendly with the people, and then, be polite, and these people will help you, especially if they don't they don't care or know exactly what this is. It's obvious it's a PlayStation cabinet, because it's got PlayStation written on each side, the bottom, and on the top as well, which I'll show you here in a moment. And, but if the nostalgia and things aren't there for them like it is for me, and they don't know exactly what it is. Anyways, asked him, and he said people have been offering him a lot of money, and he said they offered the highest they offer. I was thinking like $500 or $600. I was like, man, I'm never gonna get it. He said someone offered him $200, and $200 is a lot of money, but for this cabinet, that's kind of a low ball offer. So I wouldn't have, done it, even if I didn't have like nostalgia memories of this thing. And I was like, hey man, like, what do you think about $350? And he, almost without hesitation, he's like, you can show me the dollar bills, is what he said. You can have it. And I was like, consider it sold. And we made a deal over the phone. And he was really nice about it. The lady, I guess it was his wife or something, they communicated me with text message, pictures of everything. They even let me wait a little bit, because I was supposed to get it that weekend, and then it ended up being like the week after I was able to get it. So they were holding it. They almost got tired of waiting and were gonna just call off the deal. But the moving company that I hired was the same people that I hired to get the World Nintendo cabinets. We had issues with getting the cabinet on time, which was, I don't want to get too into it, but I was a little upset because I paid them good money to get it when I asked, and then things happened. And anyways, I almost lost the cabinet. I was almost not able to get it. So anyways, made the deal. The cabinet got here last week on 4th of July. And it's kind of just been sitting here for a little bit, because I've been really busy at work and life and things like that. So I cleaned it up. I put some display trays in it, and I put in my PS2 games in it for right now. What I want to do is I want to eventually just make it all PS1. But it's hard because that looks so good over there. I really enjoy how that looks. So I don't want to move that over here, and then, I don't know. I'll eventually get there, but right now, let's just check it out and then tell me what you guys think, because this cabinet is sick. Let's check it out. It's a PS1 display cabinet. I don't know if any of you watched Game Chasers that are subscribed to me, but Jay found this particular display cabinet in that old mall they went to on that episode. So this is what it looks like without all the black paint that was on it and covered. So the gray, like the console gray, and then the little PlayStation logos, which look sweet. The only thing I don't have is the TV in here. It's surprisingly hard to find this 14-inch TV that I need to go in here. So this thing opens up. It has little locks on it here, but they're broken. I guess all I have to do is like tighten them up, but I don't really care to lock this because I'm not putting anything really valuable in it. So the speakers go to the left and the right, and then the TV goes in here, and then there's little holes where you can put all the cords out, so you can just put them out here so you can plug it up into the wall. So that's really sweet. Here's the inside. Nothing really special here going on in there. So that looks great. I got Parappa sitting up top there of my clock. I was gonna hang this Resident Evil poster I've had up for a long time. This thing's really cool. This old promo hanging display. I was gonna stick it like right there on the roof, but see where it comes down. It comes down and covers up the cabinet. So that plan is scrapped. But I had extra shelving, the PlayStation shelvings left from my PS1 setup here. So I use those and put my PS2 games in here. I don't think this is gonna stay like this. I kind of don't really like the way it looks. I put my PS4 games at the bottom here, so I don't really like the way it looks right now, but I just had to get something in it so I can just see what it looks like. So let's take a peek at the lock here. This lock is really weird. I've never run across one like this, but you have to line up the glass just right, and then the little lock pushes through the other end and it locks it. So it's cool that it came with the key, because I love when display cases have the glass and the key. It's really cool. So I had to use a lot of WD-40 to get this stuff moving again. And when the movers brought it, the glass had fell out from the track, so it was just sitting in the case. So I'm glad it didn't break during transport. So that was kind of a, an issue I had with them for a little bit. Yeah, there's the other side of the lock. So there's not a lot of room in here, as you can tell. So it's for PS1 games. So they would stick in here, 5, 6, 7 deep in here, and you push trays and you just pull them out. Pretty self-explanatory. But I don't know if you guys think it looks good or not, but my love for PS1 knows no end. So this is freaking sweet. So my plan is to build shelvings, all the way down, and then stock it with just straight up PS1 games, spine out. And I would love to have a full set of PS1, but I mean, finding all the really shitty games is kind of it's gonna be a challenge. I'm not really a huge completionist when it comes to that kind of stuff. So so I have my Parasite Eve poster next to it, and then I finally was able to pull out my Resident Evil 3 standee again and stick it over here in the corner. So that looks sweet next to the PlayStation display cabinet. So this was sitting in the corner, folded up, folded back down for a long time. So now that I got rid of the retro setup, I had a whole wall to mess with. So and finally, I'm gonna take down the stupid sheet that's been up here. It looks terrible. I just been wanting to leave the sun out of the room because I don't want anything to get faded. But I think this cabinet is going to block out most of that. I'll have to experiment with it and see. So yeah, guys, this is cool. I can't believe I got it. The guy that hooked me up, I owe him. I kept thanking him like a million times. Like, thanks so much, man, for helping me out. So tell me what you guys think. I love the cabinet. I'd love to hear what you guys think about it. And tell me how I can improve how it looks. Do you guys think the
doing the shelves with the spine out games would look great, or should I just leave it the way it is and stock it with PS1 games? So let me know, guys. Thanks.